Welcome back to the Slightlee Daily Podcast, another virtual episode number 109, 109. Let's just get right into this thing. Toretto. Am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
Toretto. So, surface level. Let's just start with that. Where are you from? Where'd you get the name? What do you want to say about that?
Um, well, I'm Florida born, but like Georgia, New York raised. And my friend, I had a friend that I don't know. I guess it was just like I always had like moving, like like a car. Just
Yeah.
I guess he just took the name and just started calling me Turtle all the time. I took it for music because I couldn't define anything else, and I was just like I didn't have well, most rappers are be like, oh, I had a grandma that called me this and blah blah blah.
Yeah. So, how long ago would you say that like your friend started calling you that?
Uh, Senior year of high school,
How old are you right now?
20. So that was
20. Oh, that was just 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so you said Georgia. So, all right, just let's where did you find me? Tyson's? Was it from the Tyson's interview?
Yes.
So do you know
I'm,
him? Do you know
I've
him
known him
personally?
since elementary school.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
awesome. That's tight. Cool guy. I loved that episode. Was really cool. Like, I couldn't even tell you how we found each other on Instagram, but I found him first, and then I was like, wow, this guy's taking pictures. Like,
That's a
his
creative dude right there.
yeah, his page looks awesome, and like your page does too. So all right, Georgia. Tell me. So you said Florida first, right?
Yeah.
What was that like? How old would you say you were whenever you lived in Florida? Like real young?
Um, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't have like a whole lot of like big memories in Florida necessarily.
Um, Big memories because I mean, like the way my life happens is sporadic events back to
Mm,
back. So it was a lot of to take in. So I mean, it's a lot of memories, but not in the most amount of time.
I
But
got you.
every location was impactful. So I mean,
Okay. What do you know what part of Florida it was, or like what part of Florida? Pensacola. Okay, okay. I just got back from the beach. It wasn't Florida. It was Orange Beach, Alabama. It was like really close to Florida, but I just got back from the beach a couple weeks, like last week. Okay. So tell me a little bit about when you started rapping. What came first? Was it, beat making? Like, were you singing? Like all that
beat
kind of.
making for sure. Oh, no. Yeah, beat making and singing. I had like I've always had friends that were doing the stuff I either wanted to do, thought about doing, or just considered a passion that could be chased or not. And it was like they would invite me out to open singing shows, just be there like curating ideas. So I mean,
Mm,
I got to first pick up anything, but more so just being creative, being behind those things that are set up. Because I mean, you can have artists at a show, but it's a group of people setting up that thing in general. So I really got a lot of behind the scenes for doing anything. But then it was beats, and I have a friend, Brandon Tucson. I would always make beats, and I would just send him stuff to practice on. Because I mean, I was just like, I didn't know if it was good, if it was great,
mm-hmm.
and it
So
was great.
beats came first. You were kind of sending them around like, "Yo, I'm not doing anything with this. You do something with it."
And it was a dummy because I was sending out free beats too. So it was just like,
Okay. What were you so like tell me about that those days like which obviously, wasn't I assume not that long ago cuz you're a pretty young guy.
yeah, I've been making music less than a year, so it was
Mhm.
not long ago. It was interesting because it's like you get to realize how many people are doing the same thing you're doing,
Mm.
but it's different levels of doing it. Like somebody will point out, "Oh, you're hungrier than this guy. You got the skill, but you need to get as hungry as this guy." Like those people that have been there are really working. They can see those things and pinpoint them out. Like it's
Yeah.
just, and it gives you either depending on how you take criticism, like it either gives you that drive to I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna take that advice, I'm gonna get better, or you feel like you were doing your best and that person criticized and trying to let you know you can get better, and you're just like, dang, all you heard in your head, like being simple minded about it is it wasn't that good, and
Mhm.
I should stop, slow down.
Yeah. So did you have like um tell me about whenever you were like, man, I'm gonna try and record something. What like did that was it like, oh, I'm gonna rap on my own beats, or were you kind of like, I'm gonna go work with somebody? Like, kind of tell me how that started.
It was my own beat thing. 'Cause I was like, I didn't know how I sounded on anything at all. Like, not even like, 'cause of course you hear your voice on the audio, like a video with your friends. You like,
Yeah.
that's how I sound. That's horrendous.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
like, I didn't want to hear myself. So when I was like deciding it, I wanted to make music. I was like, I want to save as much money as possible when I get to a certain place by not having to hire so many people to
Yeah. Do it
maybe
yourself.
yeah. And I was like, I'm
Hmm.
gonna do this myself. So I sat there crafting a beat I really wanted to make. And then I was like, I'm gonna record to it. It took me 2 or 3 days. I was like, I did not want to touch the microphone and hear myself back. So I did, and it was like a little demo scene song. I sent it to people, and they were just asking who it was and all that stuff. And I was just like, I got nervous because like asking who it was, like, damn, that's
Oh shit.
embarrassing.
Like, oh god, you're bracing yourself. You're like, I don't know. What did you think about it?
It
Before.
literally just like, I was waiting, and it was just singing, so like it wasn't rapping or
Okay,
making anything else. So when I heard that, I was just like, okay, I feel a little better. And
that's
then
cool.
it was you got your other side of the coin of the criticism. So it was just like I had to figure out what I wanted to do, and then from there, it was just trying stuff. Like I was just like, well, why not? And I mean, that's really what all my music has been. Is not trying to worry about what other people are doing and trying to do that better. I have fun
Yeah.
trying so much stuff, and it works. It's worked so far. Like
Hmm.
every song has worked. Every feature has worked.
So that's I'm glad that you said that because I kind of wanted to ask you like, how do you feel about your music now, like 2021 Toretto? Like, how you feeling about stuff that's not out or like stuff that just came out, like this era arc you're in right now?
I say I am feeling phenomenal because I mean it takes like with James and all them like you ask him when I record it, it's a process. Not like it takes forever, but I will listen to it and hate it, and then it'll be the best thing in the world. And it's just I had to tell myself if you really want to do this, if you're that confident making the beat, that confident decided making that final thought, I will record something. You should be as confident about
Mm.
what you're recording. So I mean, it felt better to hear myself get better and like get pointed out that you sound significantly better than even if it was good then it sounds great now. But I don't try to belittle it because it's still not where I want to be. But that's what practice is for. That's what all those times in private I practice. So when I do work, it sounds like I'm just smoothing out. Like I'm already know what I'm doing.
What's keeping you motivated right now?
The open idea of what I can do next,
Mm.
or what can be made next, or what can be heard next by somebody
Mm.
that I've made,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
what it does to them, how it makes them feel, how it makes them want to share it to other people. Because I mean, you can make as much music as you want, whether it's pointless music, whether you know it's like you're saying nothing, but
Mm.
music is an emotional and like it's an emotional thing, yeah. Like so, you feel something, whether you're in a mood to rage, whether in a mood to just sit in silence, meditate. You have to create a feeling
Mm.
with music in general, whether it's pointless or not, to even get anywhere with it. So, because nobody's gonna want to listen to it, not even you, if you don't have any feeling about it.
Yeah, that's that. Like you said, that's so important how I feel about music too. Like, yeah, sometimes I want to turn up to some party music. Sometimes I just want to listen to some John Mayer and just have a
I added that new John Mayer last night.
I haven't listened to it yet, but that's why I thought about it. I was like, sometimes you just want to listen to a little John Mayer quietly in the background, while you're just hanging out. Sometimes you want to listen to some Waka Flocka, like
Yeah. And then like with the idea of that, it just like hearing all these new sounds and stuff is somebody sat there and decided this is what I want to make, and I wonder how other people hear about it. Because I think one of my favorite artists like ever that just makes a type of music that this real serene to me is a dude called Home Shake.
hmm, I haven't heard of it.
I think he's from like Norway or something.
Oh,
Every
okay.
song sucks.
How the hell did you find that person? Is it a band or like a one
One
artist?
dude, because I
Oh.
found him listening to a dude also like called Gus Dapperton.
Mm.
Found him there, and I just started listening to all their music, and it's just like I keep forgetting the music scenes are different everywhere, so they will have one sound that we probably don't use here all the time, but they have cultivated that sound to where if they brought it here, you wouldn't even recognize it's a sound from over here.
Yeah.
They just made it sound amazing. It's just like,
Even you think about like music around the world, like dance hall and like like you were saying Norwegian music. There's like different patterns too, like different drum patterns and different ways that they compose the music too. Just like
yeah,
regionally around the world, because like America, like we kind of have like a set, as far as rap goes, you're gonna like put the bass in a certain place, put the clap in a certain place, and
yeah. It's all a cultivated sound. Like, and you
mhm.
know what a cultivated sound is in America. We hear like you put on a radio station, you know, I'm not gonna say every song. Well, nowadays they sound the same because I mean everybody's more worried about cultivating for sales. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, money makes the world go round, but I would feel if I was in that position, I want my money to go around, but I don't want to do it the way I don't want to do it.
Mm. Yeah. So all right,
Because
man.
even because yeah,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry,
okay.
it was cutting out. You're good. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. No.
Because you just hear like all these new artists on the radio, and you realize all your favorite artists aren't dropping themselves because they're not into don't care, and that's why those people are like still here. Those people are
Mm.
still relevant because I mean they care about what they're doing to that much extent to where they're not even doing the little things to taint who they are. So it's
Mm.
just that's where
Uh,
I want to be.
that's a good place to be at. So in your bio it says DM for beat prices. You got people buying your beats?
Yeah, I had to learn after giving them away for free. So
Yeah. But you get
like that. Oh,
you got it going on though.
well,
Like it's
oh yes, because I feel like when I first started making music, I mean nobody ever wants to hear somebody's song like when they be like, oh yeah, I make music. Your first thought is, I don't want to hear this guy's song. I want to hear this girl's song. I don't want to waste my 3 or 4 minutes hearing something that isn't good. So it's just like I would always try to grab people's attention. Like, you need some beats. You need some beats. And then I'd be like, you want to hear some songs?
yeah.
So I get the off of getting coin from my beats, and then probably a new fan or a new listener by
Hmm.
getting some music afterwards. So it's just like that's what my little method was. Because I guess I wasn't confident with me starting off making music with different sounds that nobody else was making, that it wouldn't be taken as this is something I want to listen to.
Mm.
So I was just like, I kind of like started trying to sell myself in a package deal.
Yeah, like here's my beats. Also, I rap too. Like that's cool. Um, I noticed you posted on your story today. You said that you had a song on the radio.
Yeah, my friend Jay Wash, I met him this year. We grew really close, and he's a like great artist. We had all made a song called The Rip. First, we made it, like within the first hour we met each other, and oh, beautiful. Oh my God. But
I need to check it out.
I guess he had pushed it to a radio station. I think the Breakthrough Radio, they're a countrywide college radio that picks the best artists from college universities. So like when he told us that they had picked the song and everything, it's just exciting because it's just like we we care about care about what we're doing a lot. Like we sit, we practice, we try new things all the time. We don't ever want to make anything bad. We don't ever want to make anything where we question whether we really tried. It's just like hearing that even get the recognition or even want to be heard was just like it was like a really good feeling.
That's cool. That's a huge look, man. I mean, you're getting, dude. I just want to like give you a reality check right here, man. You're selling beats. That's fucking awesome. And you just had a little song on the radio. That's awesome, dude. Like really, like take a moment to appreciate that. You know, not saying that you don't, but like from
Yeah,
me, from like an outsider's point of view, like dude, that's awesome, and you really should be proud of that.
yeah. And it's always the little things. Like I started for me being less than a year, like already like cultivating people that want to listen, like
Yeah.
ready for new stuff. Ready I didn't know. It's just it's a it's multiple W's in themselves, and I gotta like stay focused. I don't want to be. I see too many people that like real less than local take a few compliments and just think
Oh yeah.
they're the baddest thing walking. It's like if you're doing that, you're not gonna be focused. You're gonna be more
Ooh,
focused about the
that's a
little things instead of curating for the longer run if that's what you really want.
that's a bar right there. That's man, because like you definitely, like I said, be proud and be appreciative of what you have going, but don't like let that consume you and just be like, okay, that's it, I did it. You got to keep pushing. Like you got to keep it going. You can't stop. You know, if unless that's where you want to be, but if you want to like reach a goal that's like out of this realm, then you got to like keep pushing even past all your successes.
Of course.
Um, okay, so music beats. You ever like done any like shows or anything like that before, like live shows?
Yeah, but that was before I started making music. So I would just go to shows and sing or
Mm.
really just do whatever there. And it was only to I hate that I did it in such a out of un, like unorthodox order because I did all that stuff before I even had a song to my name. So it's just like I want to promote myself as a person with nothing. So I felt like an idiot when I started making music. I was like, damn. So I just had to backtrack from start. And like when I really started, I wasn't letting anybody know what I was really doing. So it was just put it out there and just let it alone. And I came back to it, and people were asking, "Who's this?" Blah blah. I just saw like strings were accumulating stuff. I was just like, "Oh," because I just
What?
wasn't confident. So I just put it out there and let it alone. And then like took months to want to go back and check on it.
So what would you say your most successful beat or like song is to this day?
Um, I think when I first dropped a song called "Rolling," like it's still like my high stream song. It just shot up immediately, and then I remixed with my friend Brandon, and then that one shot up too. So it was just
Mm.
like, but I think Midas was like my very first one. It was a to me it was a very simplistic song, but it was beautiful at the same time. So it was like I was really nervous about it because it was just like it was my first song I really sat there made and was like I like it full through in there and I put it out there. I was just got ate up. So
That's tight,
a
dude.
good feeling.
Um, so also see like on your IG, you've got like some like graphic design and stuff for like your covers. Like who does that?
That's what I was thinking too. I was just like I didn't see anybody else doing it, and why not?
Yeah, like this one. Who did that? Like the blue wolf or like
I
the
forgot the
llama?
dude because I was looking at all his other art and I was just like that one right there. That is the
Okay,
one.
that's tight, dude. It's cool that like, cause like whenever you're an artist, like yes, you know, you got to make the song, but you also kind of got to have the full package with it. Like you know the cover art, maybe do a music video to it. Have you ever done like a full length music video?
Yes. With I have a tape. We literally make. We say we're gonna drop the tape. It's gonna drop soon. It's Brandon Two Times and Mary Plain James. Like we're always together recording. We got like almost over 20 songs together. But
Oh
we keep
wow.
telling ourselves we're gonna drop a tape. But we always make a new song. And be like, you know what? That can be on the tape too. So
So it's gonna be
we
huge. It's gonna be like a Lil B album, like 100 songs.
yeah, we want to sit down and stop in this time. But we had a song called "Out of Life." We shot a complete music video to,
Mm.
and I don't think that's ever gonna see the light of day. It's somewhere sitting in the vault.
What? Why not?
I don't even know. I guess
Is
The
is
vision
it
wasn't there for it.
like the music wasn't that good, or
No,
like
the
the
I guess
video wasn't that good?
I guess the idea for the music video was different after we shot it. So there was just like
Mm.
we can always wait and do it again, like with a bigger budget and stuff, and really do
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we really want to do.
So is that the
But
only one that you've ever like kind of attempted at?
yeah, I hate being on camera.
Mm.
So it's like during
Wow.
music videos,
So I'm glad that I can get you on here. Is this your first ever like interview or something like this?
yeah, I don't like
That's tight.
I don't like it. So it was like my idea for music videos. I wanted to get other people in them. I wanted to do stop motion music videos. I wanted to
Ooh.
do um
Like
like
animation.
yeah, like because I didn't want to be in it. I
Yeah,
don't
I feel that. I feel that.
because like if you listen to my music, like you just see it, you can hear. I just like being creative more, and it works on the outside too. Like when it comes to the little things, whether I want to do something, whether I want to plan something, I'd rather be creating it on the outside of it instead of the core of it. Because I mean,
Mm.
the outside is just videos, your presence, like instead of really working on,
The work,
yeah,
like the song or the beat. I see what you're saying. That's why you kind of. That's why it's important to have like people around you. You know, like all right, I'm just gonna stay over here and do beats and music. You come to me with like video ideas or like you deal with that. I don't want to think about that. I want it like I know you would like to have music videos, but like you're like I I don't have the resources to get a full length animation video yet, so I'm just gonna wait until it's
I
perfect.
really want to try to shoot a video to two songs. I have one called DSA, and then the latest one just dropped 2 a.m. But I wanted to direct them without having me in it,
Mm,
and like try to find some people.
yeah, that's a cool idea. So would you say that all or most of the songs that you have are produced by you? Like what other beats do you use?
Most of the time I'll get beats from people I know, so I can buy them and not just like have 1,000 other people just can easily go to MP3 and
Yeah,
download the beat.
I
And
hate that. It get it. If you're just learning how to make music and
yeah,
like you're just learning how to record music, yeah, go use the free YouTube beats. But like if you want to be creative, go make your own beats or go find like your own producer so you can like find your own sound. You know,
yeah. 'Cause,
and
we
that's really cool.
have producer friends. Like I want to shout them out because their beats are
Yeah,
amazing.
go
Like
ahead.
Memories Archive, Henry Wave, Wavy, and like my idea, I want to get back to making beats because I haven't done it in a while. So it's just like I don't want to lose my most important skill, and I really want to collab on them with beats because I mean, there's a lot of ideas to create, and then it's just like say we create a beat together and we don't use it to get on the song.
Yeah,
That's a placement you can get on that beat if they somebody finds that beat amazing.
you're right. Who tell me shout out some like producers that inspire you.
Um, Wonder Girl,
Wonder Girl.
Wonder
She's
Girl.
yeah, she's really dope.
I love Wonder Girl.
Yeah.
Mike D.
Oh yeah.
Uh, who else? Um, what is his name? I don't know what. Oh, Buddha.
Yeah.
Uh, I think. But my top two are Honorable C Note and Wonder Girl. Like
Hmm.
because I just love how and Boy Wonder, but I just love how Wonder Girl she can take a sound and like curate it way before she sends it to an artist, and it just fits for him. Like she was in the studio making it.
Mm. Yeah.
But Wonder Girl is exclusive. She'll work with you if she really know you, but if
Yeah.
not, she's gonna whip that beat up and send it out.
Okay. So we're getting on the back end of this thing. I really appreciate your time, dude. Like for real. I'm just
Okay.
I was on like vacation and shit. It's been a crazy couple weeks, and I haven't got to record a bunch. And it's cool that like I can do the Zoom calls with like people that are out of state. One because it's like oh I'm meeting somebody who's in a different state.
Yeah.
It's just really cool. But so tell me what's coming the rest of this year. We're July 16th. So it's getting almost 2022 is almost here. What do you got the last half of this year coming?
Um, just been locked in recording a collab tape with my two friends, Mary James and Brendo. We have that coming. I have songs compiling for my EP or what my album I want to do, and then I have someone that I'm with, like my girlfriend. She's into making music. Her music, oh my god, it's so
That's
beautiful.
cool. Oh, that's awesome,
We've been
dude.
we've been collabing with her for hers, and then I just want to spit out as much as I can. Like the ideas are running, they're being recorded, they're being placed, and they're being sent on the back end. Just
Mhm.
getting too much out of the interviews, just waiting for it to happen. Like
Mhm.
everyone's just waiting. And
Okay, so Toretto solo project, Toretto collab project with the homies, all in-house production, all you
mhm.
guys. Oh, dude, that's super sweet, and that shit is gonna pay off. The more you guys collab and just keep building your brand on Instagram, I'll tell you about. I think I follow Mary Plain. Yeah, I follow Mary Plain James and Tyson's and Armani. You guys is like little. Your pages and brands look super dope. The music is cool. The videos are awesome. Like the photography and shit is amazing, dude. Last thing I want to say. Is there anything that like you want to say or any questions that you have for me?
like, what drives you to keep doing this? I know podcasting, like people can do for fun, people can do and like take opportunities there. But like I see like just watching your podcast because I watch them every time I put them up. Because I mean I wanted to be on one, so it's just like
Thank you.
out here it was just I see that you really want to take it more than like where it's at now, and it's just I just wonder like because it takes the right person or it takes the right like notion for somebody to be like I want to hear this guy here, or
Right.
I want to have him here.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing whether you're anything you're doing. Somebody's going to see you somewhere and want you there. I just wonder like what makes you want to be there.
Yeah. What drives me, man, is I want to do what the fuck I want to do. You feel me? I'm tired of working for I'm tired of working these bullshit jobs that I hate. I'll do it because I have to pay my bills and pay my rent and shit. But I mean, I want to make a brand, bro. I want to make a business out of this. I want this to be like, shout out to like Note Jumper, something like that, or like Complex, or like Joe Rogan. Like for real, like I just, I wanted this to be my job one
Yeah,
day.
and and the best thing about that already starting, like you have people excited to be here. So it's just like it's a even virtually, like, it's obviously a warm experience. Like people are happy to be there, and
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. I'm just what dri I mean, dude. I don't. I believe in astrology a little bit, but I'm an Aries, and we're really passionate. And like, dude, when I care about something, it's like, it's crazy. Like right now, obviously, I've been doing this podcast thing for about a year and a half, like for some time. But like, whenever I get into something, I like care a lot. Like I'm
then
super passionate, and like even I'm not gonna lie, dude. There's some days where I feel like super like not unmotivated, but I'm like, oh, man, I'm about to put in like 3 hours editing this podcast to get 12 views. But like, I'm just like, no, I just have to block that shit off and just keep it
yeah.
rolling, keep it pushing.
And then I would like how does promoting like podcast work on like the other side of coin promoting music? Like I know it's all different. Like how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, um, I would say the number one thing is just building like a brand, like establishing content, just like getting good at it is probably the best way to promote it. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah, of
giving
course.
like a quality product to show
Yeah,
someone.
I mean, you can scroll through Sun and then like see all the ones that need
Mhm.
work aren't that good. And you come across the ones that are really gonna keep seeing how good they are. So it's just like
Mhm.
saying exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I
That's how I was
mean,
feeling about my music. I didn't want to put out something was good.
yeah. And I mean, as far as promotion, I mean, to the end goal, like I said, I want this to be a business. I want to get paid to do this shit, but I gotta have my numbers have to be bigger, and and then you get that from sponsors. Like if fucking V8 is like, oh, cool, he's getting such and such amount of views. We'll pay him X amount to say read an ad read. Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
just steps in the journey. But like I said, man, I just got to, even for you, just keep pushing shit out. Don't, you know, put that album out this year. Put that, EP out. Keep putting stuff out, dude. Um, Toretto, I appreciate you, dude. All the way in Georgia. I live in Tennessee, by the way. I don't. I live in around Nashville. I don't think I told you that, but we're not that far away. Um, Toretto, thank you.
In-person interview one day.
What'd you say?
In-person interview one day.
Oh,
That's why
dude,
I
yeah,
called up.
that would be awesome. Toretto, I appreciate you.
Appreciate
Episode
you, man.
episode 109. This will be out in the next couple days. I'm glad that we got to meet each other and get this little conversation in. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see what you got going the rest of the year. You're young. I could tell you're motivated. You are talented. I listen to your music. Um,
Thank you.
yeah, dude. Have a great rest of your weekend. All right.
All right, man. You too.